This is a HeadGum podcast.
Hey guys, welcome to Coffee with Crachel. I'm just gonna jump right into it.
Oh my god, that was just so brash.
Where the only thing filtered is the coffee. That's where we are, folks.
We legitimately never fucking said that.
We never
on the show.
use that, and honestly, I still think it's clever, but we never
Where
use
is
it.
that on? It's Patreon, right?
It's on our Patreon. That's probably the only place
That's
that it exists.
patreon.com/CoffeeWithChrachel.
Oh my god, please stop.
But no, we were prompted for a tagline, and I was like, fuck, we don't even have a show yet. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck do we do? Do you ever think about, how different the show is now? Because we actually have, a fucking format.
Yeah, it's definitely come a long way.
I would honestly love to know how you guys feel about having a format. You know what I mean? Do you prefer the way that we're doing it now than the way we were winging it before?
When we say format, it's also
loose.
The loosest kind of format you could ever imagine.
We literally have 3 segments.
Yeah.
Coffee, current events or whatever's bopping, and then questions.
And then binge time, so
yeah.
4.
Yeah. So, segments at least. Hey, we're just a couple of clementines here.
But anyway, I'm Chris.
I'm Rachel.
And we are having coffee.
We have a nice espresso, actually.
Yeah, this is from Merity Tim, who sent us this dark matter coffee, unicorn blood flavor.
I feel like unicorn anything is always edgy / I don't know. Any company does it. They have a unicorn jizz.
Yeah.
Unicorn tier.
Something
that's
weird like that.
Yeah, there's always unicorns, man.
It says it has the tastes of peanut butter, walnut, and chocolate. So a nutty
note.
chocolate kind of note thing going on here.
She's strong.
Yeah. It's an espresso blend, I'll say that. It is strong.
I'm on my first cups. We're having a very lazy Sunday today because we were up pretty late last night. And so we were honestly supposed to go to IKEA today because this is probably so boring, but we were going to get bathroom storage.
Guys,
the most exciting shit, right?
We really need some storage.
Honestly, that's the one thing about this apartment building there's 2 main complaints. That I can't put anything in the walls because they're too thick. They're cement or something. I don't know what's going on. And our bathroom is V small, which, I don't spend a lot of time in there, so it's not the worst thing. But storing things in there. We got a lot of product,
we got a lot of face products, the face routines, the masks. There's a lot of stuff.
Masks.
The masks.
This bitch is, always wearing a mask. But, yeah, so right now we have, this little, 2-drawer thing, and we need at least 4 more drawers. We need something. So we were going to do that today, and then I was like, do you really want to navigate IKEA on a Sunday in December?
Honestly, I can't wait until that IKEA, they're doing an expansion, and it opens next year. I can't wait.
Really?
I want to go to the ribbon cutting.
Oh my god! It's a white ribbon. And it just says, Scandinavian on it. I don't know.
It'd probably be, their obnoxious blue and yellow.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about how, not IKEA that is?
Yeah,
but maybe it is.
I don't know. It stands out. It's a beacon.
It is a beacon of hope.
That fucking entire building is that blue, and it's wild.
Do they sell Christmas stuff? I don't know.
I would
Because that's why I wanted to go. Because I feel like I do this every year. I'm I'm going to get decorations so fucking early, and it's going to be great.
Doesn't do any of that.
And then I wait until 2 weeks before, and it's all gone by then. I do this every fucking year. I still haven't even been to Target. It's just because I don't like our Target, I'll be honest with you. It's too hectic.
It's very crazy. It's literally on 2nd and Pike?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I just I hate having to go all the way down over there, and it's a fucking mess, and then some dude always tries to grab me.
Yeah.
And then, oh my god, did I tell you guys about the dude that tried to burn my face with a cigarette the other day?
Yeah, I think you might have mentioned that, but
not fun. You gotta have that pepper spray. Now Mallory's...
Somebody tried to pickpocket you?
Yeah! Oh my god, I was walking home, and I was gonna meet Chris at his building so we could go grab, a cup of coffee before he went back to work, and I'm just like waiting outside, and this dude just starts like circling me, and I'm like, oh god, like what is going on? And I just like started walking away, and then I just like moved like, you know, like 3 feet because I didn't want to leave like the front of the building. And then he was just like meandering, and then he moved his hand, and like I think he was just either like my ass, which, you know, whatever, that happens too, or it's like my bag. But I have a new purse now that has like, I mean, all of my purses have zippers. Like, I'm not an idiot.
There's the bags that, like, they just don't have a zipper, like, big purses.
You like got a big tote bag or something.
Pretty big purse this time around. Sometimes they don't have zippers, but, like, that was, like, I didn't even think about that, honestly.
That's my number one main thing when I'm buying a bag. It has to zip. Not even, like, the front flap bullshit. No, that's easily... No, because I'm a wristlet kind of person. I like having everything in my, like, wallet, and it's in the palm of my hand. You know what I mean? Like, no one's going to try anything, whatever. That's why there's all these cute, chic backpacks, and I'm like, that would be great, but I don't trust having something on my back because I can't see it. I use a backpack for work, and... but, like, it's your work computer. It's, like, not even your shit. Yeah, exactly. What would happen if, like, someone robbed you of your work computer, though?
I'd probably have to file, like, some sort of shit with, like... Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. Either way.
I stopped carrying my wallet and my keys in my jeans pockets. One, because, like...
I've been literally trying to get you to do that for years.
They would stretch them out and make holes in my jeans. Yeah. Like, especially the keys. But now, like, I just don't want to have them there either for that sort of reason. I only keep my phone in my front pocket because it's there in my front pocket. Yeah,
but it's the thing. It's like the women are targeted.
Yeah. So.
But I'm you can try and target me all you want, but I am too fucking aware, bitch. It's the anxiety and the PTSD. I will know what's happening, and she'll have her pepper spray.
You are aware.
But now Mallory's got me, like, thinking I need to fucking test my pepper spray, so I have to do that.
We should definitely do that.
Because we bought them, like...
Not too long after we got here.
Yeah, that was like one of the first purchases we made when we moved here.
Yeah.
Though you should have that anywhere, guys. Especially college campuses. Like, even if you live in, like, the middle of nowhere, fucking have pepper spray. Protect yourself. It's sad that you have to, but, like, it's just... It makes me feel 1 tiny millimeter... better about life, but not enough, because then I'm like, but how am I gonna, like, pull it out at the right moment? Like, you gotta turn the cap so that it's not, like, just spraying pepper spray in your bag.
It is very easy to, like, move it, though. Like, you quickly, like, flip it.
I know, but, like, I don't know. I'm a flight binge. I'm just gonna run.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much you can run when you need to. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
You might collapse over an exhaustion later, but in that moment, you are booking it.
Yeah, that was what I did when the cigarette dude happened. I just like ducked and fucking... She ducked and fucked.
Ducked and fucked.
That's my safety recommendation. Do the duck and fuck, and then you just leave. But yeah, be safe out there, guys. Anyway, so I'm sitting over here right now having a great time because I have a Tupperware container of Kinetics sand, and it is my new obsession.
I didn't realize how much this stuff was going to change lives.
So... I originally saw, I think, like, an infomercial for this, and it was just sand color, like, straight up, you're at the Jersey Shore, here's some wet sand, and the draw to it is, like, it's sand that, like, sticks to only itself, so it doesn't get all over you, you can't, like, spill it all over the place. I mean, it would be weird if you spilled it on, like, a blanket, maybe?
Yeah, it would get fucked up, kind of, if you spilled it on a blanket or a rug.
But if you're, like, playing on, like, a hard surface, or, like, in a little bowl or a container, like...
Using your hands, because, like, if you dip your hand in fucking wet sand, like, real sand...
It's on you.
Yeah.
It has, like, the same consistency of, like, wet sand without feeling wet, if that makes sense. Like, it's, like, stiff, so you can mold it. But then it just, like, falls apart.
It's halfway between modeling clay and sand. Like, that's pretty much...
It's fucking wild.
But it just feels like sand, and...
Watching videos of it is mesmerizing, but the moment you touch it, it's like, you don't want to touch anything else again. It's really...
We had people over yesterday, and, like, we all took turns having, like, the sand. Just, like, playing with it while we were talking. And, like,
It's like the feeling stick. It's the feeling sand.
When, like, I do this annoying thing that I know really pisses you off, where, like, I am, like, fidgety with my hands and I'm just playing with shit all the time.
He plays with things until they break, and then he's like, oh, wow, that broke. And I'm like, yeah, leave it alone, bitch.
And so this is a great way to occupy my hands while I'm, like, on the phone or doing something, and it's great.
I want Squeezy or Lila to step their little paw in it so bad, so I get that like perfect imprint of a chunk paw.
And then you're gonna fossilize it.
Yeah, that's what I said yesterday. But it's so addicting, and like if you go on Instagram, I love Instagram for the amount of people that literally just make content that's relaxing to watch.
Yeah,
like fucking props to all those people that are doing like paint mixing. All of the different pottery, I mean, those people are, like, settling it. But, like, slime, that's a whole genre of Instagram.
Has some communities. Bree tweeted the other day that there was, like, a community of, like, French bulldogs humping plushies, like, on Instagram or something.
See, that's not relaxing for me. What the fuck, though?
Instagram's a magical place where lots of weird things happen.
A lot. But there's kinetic sand videos. I follow this one account. I think it's like Sand Posts. I would highly recommend checking it out. They like because sometimes I'll get like my measuring cups and I'll like mold it into like a perfect like packed scoop. And then they take knives and they like slice it. And it's just soothing. I can't really describe it other than that. Like if you're into watching sand, do it. But I would highly recommend this shit.
You could take it, like, if you're going somewhere stressful, like...
No, I'm not going to do that.
Well, I'm saying you could.
I know, because someone was like, oh, yeah, like, I bring it when I have to, like, wait around. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, like, pull out a jar of sand on the go. Like, I don't know if it's really necessarily an on-the-go kind of girl.
Yeah.
But, yo, I got it. It was, like, $10 on Amazon.
I'm getting another one so I can have my own, like... solid chunk, and we're gonna get fun colors.
I hope that it keeps me from biting my nails, because I, like, for the longest time, I was a big-ass nail biter, and then I finally stopped and kicked it for, like, 2 years or 3 years, and then I'm back because life sucks, and it's 2016. Like, what? Honestly, it probably happened, like, last 2015 or something. Mm-hmm. And I just, like, haven't felt, like, the need to, like, commit myself to stopping, so maybe this will help because it's literally giving you something to do.
Then you got your guitar back and it was like, well, fuck, any nails are out the window here.
And also all the stuff that I do with polymer clay, like the nails are kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And like makeup, oh my god, because I use so many like creams that are like in little pots. It's just not sanitary to like dip your nail in.
You don't want to dig a nail into a nice eyeshadow and really ruin the look.
Yo, honestly, the worst feeling when you get like a brand new pan of makeup and you dip that nail in. It's just like, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. So yeah, Kinetic Sand with Rachel, my new thing.
I realized I never did the coffee fact.
Oh, shit.
Well, and it fits perfectly. I didn't even plan this, but it's about espresso, and it fits. I mean, it says there's around 80 beans in a shot of espresso.
80 beans.
80 beans.
Okay.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. It's very concentrated shit.
Yeah. I don't understand espresso beans. Like,
what do you mean?
Like, is it just a different type of tree? Is it like...
No, I think they're just roasted differently.
They're just roasted differently? Okay. Because I just got confused. Like, are these just, like, higher caffeinated beans? Are they a different, like, varietal? Like, what is going on with espresso beans?
You know, something that could possibly be something we do in 2017 would be get an actual fucking expert on this show.
Yeah!
In any field.
In any field.
But especially coffee, maybe we would finally... We need to find someone in Seattle, but, like, that's a great idea, Rachel, thanks. But, like, Seattle would be a good place to find someone, probably. Mm-hmm. Because I have a lot of questions.
I do have a lot of questions about a lot of
different
fields.
And I only know what Starbucks taught me, which is fake. Like, macchiato doesn't even mean what Starbucks thinks it means. No. I can't tell you, like, the one thing I do miss about Starbucks is, like, having everybody fuck up macchiato. And, like, I don't blame them. I probably fucked it up the first time I went. Like, that's so embarrassing.
Or get a frappe, you know, those
frappe.
things.
That's just because McDonald's has the commercials. But now honestly, Starbucks has the commercials, bitch.
McDonald's, they got less syllables, I understand.
We get it. They make it simple for all of us. And they got good fries. I haven't been to McDonald's in forever. I guess there's nothing really keeping me going there. Because I can find fries anywhere. But
definitely not. That would be like the only thing you'd...
Do you think they would ever come out with like a veggie...
I'm sure, honestly, they've probably done something in, like, another country, how they do, like, different things in other countries.
But it's like, you're still supporting McDonald's, and you know them as an industry, like, they still fuck it all up.
They still fuck.
They still Ronald McFucking. Just kidding.
Oh, my God. So, I guess let's just talk about some things that have happened in life.
Literally, like... a few moments ago, I found out that the Dakota Access pipeline has been denied.
Yeah.
So that's pretty exciting. A lot of people are like thanking Obama, and I'm like, he literally waited until the last fucking second. They've been sitting out there in the fucking freezing cold, getting sprayed with cold water, and like it's been going on for weeks. Like, so thank all the people that peacefully protested, and it's a nice thing for all the people that think like everyone that protests peacefully, like they're not going to accomplish anything. They're just fucking like annoying, wanting attention, like just can't accept things. No, this is the perfect example of people coming together for a peaceful protest and making change happen. So I love it. Though confused. I don't know how like permanent it is as a decision.
I'm confused that some people are saying that, like it's canceled. Some people are saying that like it's
temporary.
Postponed.
From what I read, they're like looking for other places to do it, but nothing is like set in stone. They're just like right now not gonna be doing it in North Dakota. It's North Dakota, right? Yeah.
But also, I saw something that, like, the reasoning behind it is because they're looking at environmental impacts because, God forbid, we do something humanitarian and, like, caring about other people's cultures.
It's honestly surprising that they're even looking at environmental impacts. Like, that's shocking. That's just like but yeah, what about the fact that literally, like, every Native American person was like, no, and that doesn't happen where, like, because there's so many different Native American communities and from what different I've seen, tribes, this is like, and they were all like, "Yo,"
coming together, which is like unheard of. Like for everybody to be coming together for this cause, like, that's just fucking
in agreement that it was like a sacred place. So,
I'd be interested to read more about like what is the sacred place, like what is
in North Dakota.
Like,
because of all the places it's fucking here in North Dakota.
Like I want to know, like, is it a burial ground? Is something, a big event happened there? I'd just like to read more on that.
It blew my mind when I found out that Mount Rushmore was built on a fucking burial ground.
Yeah, that's fucking
and you
terrifying.
Don't learn about that in school.
You just learn about like, hey, here's 4 faces on a mountain and it's a national monument. Like,
and like it's great, let's go visit. They just fucked that rock up. Like, no, I had no idea. It's amazing what little they teach you about actual history and history
about
class.
Things that happened. That
hell, important. We're getting told like Christopher Columbus is not a vile piece of shit for our whole lives. So
he's that dude that sailed on a Mayflower and had Thanksgiving.
Thank God, No, just kidding. Oh, speaking of God, so Santa, one of our biggest religious experts here.
Him and the Easter Bunny, you know.
They are biblical as hell. So in the Mall of America, aka the biggest mall I think ever.
In America. I don't know, it could be in the world.
I have no idea. But they have a Santa this year who is black, and people are so upset that a fictional character is black.
Okay, like, Rue.
I know. But Rue, from the Hunger Games, was actually written to have deep skin tone. Like, I just don't understand why people got upset about that.
Santa is the person that he is based off of I don't know what nationality, but it was not white. Okay. He was dark skinned.
See, I did not know that.
Yeah.
But, like, either way, because he's fake as hell, we're going to just drag Santa right now. He fake.
Yeah. You knew that from a young age, being Jewish and all that.
Yeah, I know. And, like, I was a bitch. But, like, every country, every, like, person from every walk of life that actually, like, is celebrating Christmas, they all imagine Santa to, like, fit whatever they look like because he's fucking fake. It's not even, like, a real thing. It's the same as God. Not to say that God's fake. I mean, I have my own beliefs personally. But, like, you can imagine him to be whatever you think he would look like, because no one fucking knows, right? Or it could be a woman.
Well, the same as Jesus, too. Like,
well, Jesus
was Middle Eastern, like, so,
and that's if you believe, once again.
Yes. But I feel like he was a dude. Like,
he was a dude. He definitely didn't turn it into wine, though. That's fine. Unless he was just, like, making wine, which is, like, fine. We do that, too. Yeah. I tweeted, I was like, Santa is fake, Jesus wasn't white, wink. Because he wasn't. And so many fucking people, like,
Did you get a lot of shit on that?
Actually, no. I got one person that, like, pointed, like, at my and they wrote, is white, and I was like, okay, but I'm not Jesus. Like, I'm very confused.
I'm not Santa and I'm not Jesus.
I was confused by that one. But no, I didn't get anything, which was wild, because usually...
That's crazy.
Because I feel like that's... You have to, like, remind people that he's a Middle Eastern and, like, honestly, quite possibly a big hippie. And, like, what a great message to, like, all the really stuffy conservative white people, honestly.
God damn.
Because, like, hey, whatever. So I just wanted to bring that up. So do your thing, Santa. Like, what the fuck?
Do your fucking thing.
That's just so ridiculous. I just don't understand.
Well, something else that we forgot to talk about last week, but is happening in the UK, is that I guess, like, the new 5-pound notes in, England have animal fat in, like, the printing of them somewhere. Somehow.
I'm too American. I'm like, where would the fat be? We paper. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I guess they're waxy or something, right?
Do they? I don't know European money. Like, is it, like, a plastic thing? Like, who was that?
Is it laminated, or is it waxy, or is it, like... I don't know.
Somebody let us know. Yeah.
Send me your money. And then I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
But, like, why... We've been making money for a long-ass time. Why was that necessary?
I don't know.
And who thought it was a good idea?
I don't know how I feel about it. It's like, aren't vegetables making fat all the time? Like, we all use vegetable oil. Like, people are so, like, oh my god, wait... How can you use vegetable fat? It's like, you use vegetable oil in your stupid box cake, binge. Like, you know what this is. Palm oil is literally in everything. That's not an animal. That's a fucking tree that's killing this planet. Now that I watched, I forget, it was Leonardo DiCaprio's bullshit.
Yeah.
Now, all of the Trader Joe's, like, amazing, delicious, like, peppermint
things,
stuff, their first ingredient is, like, palm oil.
Yeah.
Like, they're definitely not vegan. We bought, like, one box of the chocolate-covered peppermint things.
Yeah.
Because I get them, like, every year.
The JoJo's.
And I was like, all right, I'm going to get this box. I'll take a lactate, whatever. And then I look at the ingredients, and they were, like, palm oil.
Fucking
That's
God.
why. Like, what the fuck, Trader Joe's? Come on.
Trader Joe's, don't do this to me.
I know. Like, what could replace that? But whatever. Anyway.
So, I don't know, like, why can't... I know it was, like, it was Australia or Canada or something has, like, money that's, like, fucking plastic and, like, part of it's translucent. I forget which country.
Idea.
Like, why the fuck can't we just do that? Like,
I don't know. There's a vegan restaurant, I think it is, in the UK that's, like, refusing to accept that bill.
oh my god.
Because it's just, like, the 5 or whatever.
5, I guess it's pound. I don't know anything.
You guys have so much. 5 pounds, 5 quid, 5... $5. I don't, like, make up your damn mind.
Also, how much is a stone, like, as a weight? Like, I need to know this.
Can't tell you how many times I'm watching, like, a YouTuber that lives in the UK and they say, like, oh, it weighed, like, 1 stone. I'm like, what the hell does that mean?
Did you pick up a rock and hold it, like, which one weighs more, you know?
I feel like it has to be more than a pound. I'm like, is that, like, 10 pounds?
Somebody's gotta let us know.
I don't know. I should just be Googling these things, but, like, there's something about that, like, I'm like, what?
We'd ask Siri right now, but we don't want to activate all your phones.
No, oh my god, I do that all the time. I feel so bad because I totally forget that, like, other people would have that turned on. Duh.
Yeah.
My hand is, like, orange now from this fucking sand.
I love that.
Because it's, like, we got the rose gold color, but it's, like, not rose gold.
Yeah, it's definitely, like, a pumpkin.
It's literally, like, a dark rust with, like, some glitter in it, and I told Chris that it looks like Mars, and, like, now I like it. Because originally I was, like, kind of upset. I don't know why I went for metallic sand. You know?
Well, a lot of them are metallic for whatever reason.
There's like a white one with sparkles, but it's like for Disney's Frozen, and I feel bad like supporting that franchise. I don't know why, but I feel like it's like too late to give them my money. Is that?
Oh my god, can we talk about the fucking Cars 3 fucking trailer teaser thing? So gritty Cars 3. Like, I actually still haven't watched it yet.
I haven't seen any of the Cars movies.
You haven't seen a single one?
No.
Oh my god.
Do I look like a bitch that would watch Cars?
I saw the first one, you know, Life is a Highway.
I want to ride it all night long.
I didn't see the second one. But...
Like, do you think they're going to put in, like, a different artist instead of Rascal Flatts in this new one where it's gritty and dark? I can't believe you haven't watched it yet. It's like a teaser. It's like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's
but, like,
supposed
everybody's
to be,
getting
like...
real upset that, like, Lightning McQueen's in an accident and, like...
I don't even know who that is.
That's the main character.
Oh, okay.
He's like a race car.
So, basically, the trailer is just, like... cars in the fucking racetrack, and then one has like this like intense like accident, and the music is fucking, it's a lot
dark,
and like it's just very gritty, and it's like I forget exactly what the tagline was, but it's also something like really dark.
It's like after this will change, like
yeah, and apparently like kids are, you know, seeing Moana right now, which we still need to go fucking see.
There's a lot of things. We need Moana and Arrival, like 2 things that we need to watch.
But everyone's been seeing that, and all the kids are like screaming when this trailer happens because it's so like jarring. So I'm here for it. I'm here for Disney going straight in.
Like, not trying to hide it between, like, Up and their colorful-ass balloons. Like, no. Like, let me know what's coming before you decide to kill my soul.
I watched, like, Philip DeFranco made a video about this, and, like, he's damn right. Like, all of these Disney movies are really dark.
They're all fucked up.
But like, that one is just, like, legit. It just doesn't even, like, it doesn't look like it's going to be, like, a Disney movie. It's, like, it's so funny that they're trying to make something almost, like, adult out of this Cars franchise.
Yeah, I love
it's
that.
so weird. Instead of, like, you know, Maleficent or whatever. Like, I mean, that wasn't even that dark. I don't know. The story of Rapunzel is actually a lot darker than, like, what they actually showed.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, a lot of this shit's based off of, like, Grimm fairy tales, too. And they're all dark as fuck.
Ariel, Little Mermaid, like...
Yeah.
When she gets her legs... They are, like, in constant pain when she walks. That's one of the the trade-offs.
I want to read that at some point.
I used to have that book, and I was afraid of it, and it stayed in our attic because I was afraid of it.
I always wanted to, like, at some point in my life, I want to read through, like, a lot of, like, the classic stories that I just never did. Like, Grimm fairy tales like that, like...
I feel like your high school literally didn't
like,
get you to read a lot of the books that I read.
There's a lot of books that, like, a lot of current media is based off of, and I just want to read these. Like, I want to read Dante's Inferno and Paradise Lost or whatever the fuck it is, like, about Dante's going through the 7 layers of hell. Like, I want to read that at some point.
AKA me walking anywhere. No, I'm all for that. You used to have a lot of the classic books on your bookshelf.
Yeah, then I just never fucking read them.
Yeah, it's fine. It happens. How many books do you think I bought that I didn't read? That's why I want my book collection for my fucking family.
Yeah, now we got the time to, like, actually fucking go through them.
Because I would be that person that, like, was in the middle of reading 2 books simultaneously, but bought 4 more. And, like... I don't buy just, like, the first book of a series. I'm very reckless when it comes to book. I don't like to read reviews. Mm-hmm. I just
go by the book sleeve, you know?
Yeah, so that's the one thing that I often, like, have the most, like, products I regret buying. Like,
oh my god!
It's books. I wonder if, like, that's a YouTube channel that people do, like, books that they regret purchasing or reading. It's like, when you're reading a bad book, it's, like, so bad because you have to donate, like, so much time. Dedicate.
And sometimes it might take you a long time for it to be like, it's getting good, but then it, like, turns really, really bad and you're already in it. Like, you're 100 pages in and you don't want to give up now. I
can't think of the last really bad book I read. Probably, like, all 4 Harry Potter books.
Oh my god!
Can you imagine? Also, I just hated Goblet of Fire. Speaking of Harry Potter, we've been really enjoying the Harry Potter Lego games. I don't know if we mentioned that last week, but you should play them because they have the music and they're really fun.
Yeah, we're still into that. And, oh my god, speaking of PlayStation games, Overcooked said that they're coming out with, like, a surprise fucking holiday free update that's
like giving 8 levels.
Yeah, 8 levels and, like, Santa hats and 2 new recipes.
It's more shit than the fucking other DLC, and it's free.
Yeah, like,
I'm
we had
very
to pay
happy
for the other one.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key disappointed with the first DLC.
Yeah, I was hoping for at least, like, I knew there was gonna be 6 levels, but I was like, maybe there'll be, like, a new recipe though. Like, that'll be cool.
But 2 new recipes, I'm excited. I like anything that they Christmasify. We got to start doing our, like, Christmas streams with, like, Minecraft and stuff.
They're gonna be doing, like, a turkey, or one of them's turkey something, and one of them's a stew.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, we'll definitely be doing that sometime this coming week because that'll be out on Tuesday.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. Yeah. And we finally decorated our house because, like, we had the Christmas tree erect for quite a while because, like, once you, like, took it out of the box to, like, see how big it was, we didn't want to, like, take it down after that, you know?
Yeah.
So we've just had this bare ass Christmas tree up for, like, a month, honestly. And we finally decorated the rest of the house and the tree. And it looks so Christmassy in here. I snapped a lot of it.
We got our stockings up, the ornaments on. Squeezy he's going to be locked away for this season because he is so annoying.
Like, he didn't care about the Christmas tree at all until we added the ornaments.
Honestly, I think he has,
it's his one remainder of, like,
tinsel.
Yeah. He's just such a little turd.
He really loves the tinsel.
Well, speaking of Christmas, you guys, December 9th is the cutoff for when you can send out your gifts for the gift exchange.
Yes.
So, don't forget. Just wanted to remind everyone.
Another update. All right, so we got this quiz a while ago, too, but we're finally going to take it now. It's, the perfect quiz for this show. It's what is your relationship with coffee from our faves at BuzzFeed.
Oh, my God. Speaking of BuzzFeed, they're still getting so much shit for that Chip and Joanna article.
Honestly, that article would have not been that much if they had not, if
Fox News and every other, conservative media outlet, hadn't covered it. They made it into such a big ordeal. HGTV had to give a fucking statement.
Yeah.
They were we don't tolerate any homophobia. I mean, they've had, lots of gay people on their shows and,
yeah, honestly, House Hunters was, always.
But even, as hosts, there's been many LGBT people. So, I mean, the only thing is, Chip and Joanna haven't given a statement yet, but I think also someone from their church did. I haven't read up on it.
Who the fuck
Either way, it's a huge scandal, and all because BuzzFeed wrote this, little article about it. It's
yeah.
so funny.
What the fuck?
Anyway, let's do this.
Let's do the quiz. First one is, what is coffee to you? My source of power, a sweet treat, my rock, my key to success, a guilty pleasure, or a mystery?
Who is she? I'm gonna say my rock because
fuck you. That's what I was thinking.
It's definitely not. It's also my treat, but it's also she's there for me, always.
It's not my source of power because I can go without it.
Yeah, kind of.
But it's my constant. Yes,
you're right.
Oh wait, what is Grey's Anatomy? What was it? Meredith and Christina.
Their person.
Yeah. Coffee's my person.
Yeah, but coffee is my constant, aka Lost. How do you get your coffee? By waiting in line after much deliberation, at work, brew a pot, single serving pod, or a magic machine. I'm going to say brew a pot.
Fucking goddamn it.
Well, sorry. You get yours at work, bitch.
I'll say wait in line. Honestly, I don't drink that much coffee at work because it's really not that good.
What do you mean? What do they use?
I don't know what brand it is, but it's not good.
Why is that? I think it's just because they always are stingy at an office
it's
because there's so many people.
They use those fucking bags that we used to have at the dining hall. Yeah.
And they're not enough for the amount of water that's going through it. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite movie genre? Romance, fantasy, comedy, documentary, thriller, or adventure?
I'm gonna go with thriller.
I'm gonna go with fantasy.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Fulfill my fantasy. How do you drink your coffee? Before everyone wakes up, in my usual mug, I savor it to go, just give it to me, and this guy looks pissed, in an eco-friendly cup. I'm gonna say in my usual mug. Or I savor it. Ooh, I'm gonna say in my mug. Because let's be honest, I forget about it more than I savor it.
Yeah.
And she gets cold. Though I do have a mug warmer now. So on that level of cool.
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna do the just give it to me.
Yeah, that is you in the morning, honestly.
Okay. Which dessert do you want right now? Ice cream sundae, apple pie, donuts, chocolate cake, creme brulee. Oh my god, creme brulee.
A creme brulee.
Or fruit.
Oh, chocolate cake. Fuck yes.
Donuts.
You're such a donut.
That's why I fit in perfectly with Seattle for that aspect. Because, Seattle's all about the sweets for breakfast.
Oh, man. All right. What is your favorite spot to drink coffee? By the way, all the illustrations on this quiz are really cute.
Yeah.
The kitchen table, a quiet patio, the closest coffee shop, a fancy cafe, a comfy chair, anywhere. I feel like I'm anywhere.
I'm gonna say...
Me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that too.
Okay.
Your ideal relationship is based on trust, encouragement, fun, convenience... oh my god. Attraction.
My god, yeah, what the fuck?
Attraction or dependability. I'm saying trust.
Okay, well then just to be different, because that's my first, I'll do dependability, because that's second.
Okay.
What word best describes your favorite coffee? Sweet, classic, fancy, lots, strong, creamy.
Oh my god.
I think creamy.
I'm gonna go classic because that's me.
Yeah, that is you. I'm very particular about my cream. By the way, still obsessed with that Wildwood creamer. It's the shit.
There's we have so many containers of it in the fucking fridge right now. Pick a magical creature. Oh my god. They don't have names for them, but one of them is definitely a unicorn. Coming full circle here.
Yeah, and there's a flying horse, a dragon, a sphinx, a pixie.
Oh, that's a Pegasus probably.
The flying
horse, a pixie, and then a firebird.
Like a phoenix?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, if I had to choose sphinx.
I'm gonna go with the Fire Phoenix thing. Whatever
The
fuck.
Coffee is my soulmate.
Oh, fucking goddamn! I got the same thing.
Damn it! This is the real deal, baby. You just love coffee. Or you love coffee just the way it is, and you don't want it to ever change. Your coffee is there every morning to wish you a great day, and it provides you with all the love and warmth you need in life. Treat yourself to a flavorful cup of coffee available in light, medium, and dark roasts.
Is this an advertisement?
I don't know. I guess. No, it's not. But, I guess that is real that we have the same relationship with coffee. I think that's something cool about us.
And I mean,
I feel like a lot of people have a similar relationship with coffee, though. It's not unique, but...
Yeah, honestly, this is America. Everyone's
I
coffee.
don't know. The fact that we were both, adamant coffee drinkers from a very young age, I did see that we got that in a question, which we'll answer or whatever, but...
Yeah, definitely, which I guess we can go into the questions now. We're going to have a quick word from a sponsor, but then we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so today's episode is brought to you by the lovely people over at adamandeve.com.
Who is surprised?
But they are our friends, and they are a great provider of everything you could ever need to enhance your sexual life.
Yes, binge. And it's fucking Christmas, and honestly, I know I joke about it, but I should just get people vibrators.
Honestly, what a great stocking stuffer.
Yo, you can stuff my stuff. I said stuck my stuffing. Someone stop me.
You couldn't even choke that out. But anyway, they've got a great selection of toys. So if you're looking to get a great deal this holiday season as well.
A deal. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, Adam and Eve has a fantastic deal. So if you go to adamandeve.com, for a limited time, you'll get 50% off of just one item. And then when you do that, you'll get a whole bunch of free shit with it.
Now, does that include the free mystery gift?
Yes, it does. You get a free mystery gift. You get 3 free adult DVDs. And you get free shipping on the entire order. So, Again, that's 50% off an item, 3 DVDs.
Mystery
I tripped
gift.
myself over that. 3 free DVDs. Say that 5 times fast. And then free shipping.
And, a free orgasm while you're at it. So, stuff your stockings this holiday season.
Over at adamandeve.com. Okay, guys, let's do some questions, and I'm going to head over to our Coffee with Crachel. That's our subreddit where we ask for questions every week. And also, there's a thread there, guys, if you're interested. If you got your gift exchange gifts and you want to just, share a picture and, thank whoever sent it, we've got a whole thread over there that's, one of the top posts that you can just post a picture and share and see what everybody else got for their gift exchange gifts. It's a fun little way to share. But first question has a 2-part, one for you, one for me. And it's, Rachel, what's your favorite citrus snack? For example, I'm a sucker for lime-flavored chips.
Ooh, I love those too, though. Those Tostitos.
Yeah. If you're thinking of the tortilla chips, it's just a hint of lime.
Yes, they are. And they're honestly so zesty.
They are really good. I would probably pick them as my preferred salsa dipping chip.
Oh yeah, the salsa accessory.
You get the heat, you get the citrus. It's kind of nice.
You're right. I'd say also just sucking a damn lemon also helps me out. But if we're not going that far, a nice slice of key lime pie or
lemon
lemon Danish.
Ooh, yeah.
A lemon Danish. That's absolutely it.
And then it's, for me, what is my favorite corn snack?
Just a straight
up corn on the cob.
We have 4 in our fridge right now, ready for you.
Also, is it cheating if I say candy corn? Because...
Is that really your favorite corn? That's not. You love those kernels.
I'm saying that, also popcorn, that's another one, but that's also not corn. I don't know. Corn has a lot of different iterations in my book.
Corn is too deep for Chris. He gets emotional when he thinks about it.
And then this also has another part that says, also, do the chunks ever try and take food off of your plates? If so, what do they go for the most?
Squeezy pretty much would eat anything that we could give him.
He doesn't really go for the plate because he's too skittish.
Yeah, he goes for if I'm becking him, I'm actually being a bitch.
Lila is bold and brash.
If we had meat, she would be up your ass. Anytime I had that one sandwich with the My God.
You're blanking. Is it the Reuben?
Not the Reuben. Well, yeah, she liked that too, but the pastrami. Oh my God. She loved the pastrami. She loved anything turkey. And if I had a tuna sandwich, she was like up my ass.
You know, I think she's probably low-key kind of upset that we didn't have turkey this Thanksgiving.
She's probably so mad that we're trying to do the whole plant-based thing. She's like, what the fuck? I can't have any like tuna anymore?
Squeezy's okay because he's like, my salt and vinegar chips are safe. So.
Yeah, that's true. His favorite vegan snack. I would be so upset if I couldn't eat those. Like,
yo, honestly, can we
talk
talk
about the fact... If I started having like a vinegar allergy.
Oh my God.
I would literally die, probably. That would be how I'd round off 2016.
Why do the salt and vinegar Pringles have dairy in them?
I don't
That's a great question. Because the regular Pringles don't have dairy in them, so why the fuck do salt and vinegar do?
That's confusing, and I want a thing to say about that.
Pringles, where's your statement on why is there dairy in that?
That's what I meant, yeah. I guess speaking along the lines of our favorite foods, if you were to only have 5 things to eat for the rest of your life, what would they be?
Holy shit.
I could do this. Potatoes.
Potatoes. If I'm allowed to transform them into any fucking way, I feel like it.
Then, it's so easy.
Pasta.
Potato. Oh my God, stop being me. Potatoes, pasta. I'm going to say Brussels sprouts. Okay.
I got corn.
I got the sprouts. Fuck.
I'm not counting drinks in this because I don't want to be like coffee.
No, it doesn't count. These are food.
These
are food.
These are food.
Cucumbers. You know my affinity for cucumbers.
I guess I gotta pick something green.
Yeah. And,
I would say cucumbers because I could pickle them.
That's fucking true. Thank you for bringing that up.
Wow.
And the last one would probably have to be... I have to choose, like, a protein,
Can it be just, like, a wild card?
Like beans. Black beans.
Oh, wow.
Fuck yeah.
If I had to pick a bean... Oh, wait, no. I'd probably pick peanut butter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ew. I'm not a peanut butter person. I'm sorry.
I am a huge peanut butter person. Honestly, we should break up over this.
It's because I ate that whole jar when I was, like, in 4th grade, and then I just never looked back. Like, I literally ate it with a spoon.
I mean, I've done that too, but
it turned me off for, like, my whole life.
Well, listen, maybe, we're not eating the Jiffy, so, like, maybe this all-natural stuff will maybe be better to you. I mean,
it's fine.
We need to convert you.
I just can't have a lot of peanut butter in one sitting. You know what I mean?
I can.
I was like, I wanted heavy on the jelly of the PB&J.
Oh, okay.
And, like, don't even talk to me about fluff. That, to me... Well, I'm just not sweet. Like, a jelly I can handle because it's like you have like a fruit and like the nutty, like it was a good mix, you know? Fluff is just like too much sugar for me to handle with the peanut butter. Does anybody like it? And is that an East Coast thing?
I don't know.
It's literally, if you don't know what it is, it's literally just like melted marshmallow and then you'd put that on your bread with peanut butter and that was your fucking lunch. Like, talk about America being fucked up. Like, no nutrition at all whatsoever, because you were eating that shit on white bread.
Yeah.
This is not like a whole wheat Ezekiel seedy bread situation.
Fuck, I used to be either just the jelly or, and speaking of which, were you a grape, a strawberry?
Strawberry.
I was a grape.
I mean, I liked grape as well.
I was always a grape, couldn't do anything else.
Always a grape, never a bread.
Yeah.
Well, my winning combination is a English muffin. All those nooks and crannies.
I had an English muffin phase, too.
And, girl, it wasn't a phase. It was a life. It was a life. And it was a nice, toasty English muffin. And, like, you always get that one side that's, like, smaller and, like, extra toasty. Because the way it just, like, naturally rips. And I would put cream cheese and grape jelly. And I know that you're like, what? But if you've ever had, like, a blueberry and some brie, you know what I'm trying to fucking do. Mm-hmm. It's like a poor person's goat cheese and blueberry combo. And it was just the tits.
I was so basic. I was having, like, peanut butter and sliced up banana sandwiches, like that kind of thing, too. Oh,
that's too much, like, tackiness in my mouth.
Okay.
I was sitting there with my locks on pumpernickel and having people being like, ew, you're eating fish on chocolate bread. And I was like, go back to your Lunchable, Josh. Like, honestly, though,
Oh, fuck.
Anyway.
So this question says, does Seattle feel like home yet, or does it feel like a long visit? Also, are you guys enjoying city life?
We were actually just talking about that in the car the other day.
Yeah, wild. But
we went grocery shopping, and Chris was like, isn't it weird that, like, it feels like home here, and it would probably be weird to go be in Pennsylvania?
Like, I would definitely now feel like even in
just driving, I feel like, would be
even
so
in,
different.
my childhood house, I'd probably feel like I'm visiting and not at home.
Well,
you know
yeah, because
mean?
none of your shit's there.
Yeah, and it's just like, I don't think it took me, honestly, very long from being here to feel like this was home. Like I
never felt like I had a home, TBH, until I was here. That's too real.
That got real.
But, like, that's why I feel so safe in my home now. And that's good,
like, even in the first night that we were here and, like, we were just sitting in our fucking empty-ass apartment and, like, looking at the city, I was like, I already feel like I'm at home here.
See, no. I felt like I was on, like, a vacation. You know what I mean? I felt like I was on, like, a really cheap VidCon. Like, no hotel room. You know what I mean? But it feels like home now when I'm walking around, and I just, the fact that when I first moved here, I don't drive, so I'm really bad at directions. And so now that I can, like, name street names and not just go off of, like, buildings that have, like...
Go right past the drugstore and 2 clicks past the Starbucks and you're there.
Yeah, but there's, like, always a Starbucks 2 clicks everywhere you turn. But yeah, no, like, just walking around and, like, thinking of, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's home now.
Something.
It's wild, especially grocery shopping, because I didn't even have the stores. A lot of the stores that we shop at, we didn't have in Pennsylvania, and it's weird how familiar those places feel now. And I feel like there's just so much more selection, because we were always complaining that we could never find any of the things that we needed for, like, especially making weird desserts.
Oh my god, when we were trying to make macaroons, and
we could never find almond meal.
We had to make our own, like, just grinding up almonds, and then it never really turned out right.
17 different types of flour at every grocery store, like, is great. Not that I'm using them all, but it's, like,
it's
nice.
there, so I know I have the option.
I know, that's just, like, one thing, because it's weird when I go to the one QFC, because we don't even shop at the same QFC anymore, because we're not close to that one. Yeah. But it was, like, the one that you worked at. It was the one that was closest to our apartment, our first apartment here.
Yeah.
And now when I go in there, I just think of, like, the very first time we went grocery shopping, which was probably, like, the first day or the next day.
Well, we did our first grocery shopping at the Target.
Because we had to get, like, a trash can and, like, all kinds of shit. But, like, our first... I think it must have been, like, the next day we went to QFC, and, like, it was just, like, whenever I'm in that location, I just think about, like, us just being here and it being, like, summer, and everything just being so new and fresh, and me being like, I can't believe I'm going grocery shopping in the city, like, this is crazy, like, there's so many people, like, and now, like, I feel like I can't imagine living a different way now. It's so weird.
Going into that QFC is very weird, like, having worked there. Like, it's weird going in there.
I like that one because it has the Christmas section.
Yeah. But
yeah, living in a city, it's been, like, fucking
dream.
Totally different, but at the same time, I can't imagine, like, not now. Because, like, every time I think about, like, oh, I want to live, like, out in the mountains, I'm like, I think of spiders, actually.
Yeah.
I straight up think of spiders because I haven't seen one since I moved. But I don't know, like, it's just so nice, like, as someone who has always been very tied down with the fact that I could not drive, and it literally ruined my life. Yeah. Because I just hated I felt so guilty having to rely on other people to, like, get even, my job done, or, like, go
our
relationship,
shopping. Like, when I brought my car to college, and then, like, anytime, like, when you had to go manually to the bank to, like, deposit your paychecks or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like, all those kind of things, like, you always were, like, feeling guilty about, like,
we already kind of have to go to the mall anyway, because don't you want some new shirts? Like, I'll just buy you shirts, and then it's, like, fine. Or, like, oh, God, when I was in therapy, and it was, like, far away. And
yeah, it was, like, a half hour away.
Like, yeah, and that's, like, clearly only just for me at that point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, having a city like Seattle to live in where it's so walkable and I can get anything that I need myself is just, like, I feel so free and liberated and, like, a full independent human, and it's so nice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade that. Like, there's been, like, other cities that we've considered moving to. I mean, not really. We've just, like, thought of. Mm-hmm. And every time it comes down to the fact that, like, you know, I'd either have to, like, get a car and learn how to drive and all that, or, like, I just like being able to walk around and not have to worry about sitting in traffic to get to the fucking store and stuff.
Honestly, I really don't miss the driving, so I love, you know, Seattle's got a great walk score,
We're very lucky though, like location wise.
Yeah, we are definitely.
I mean, there's definitely
lucky.
times where you still have to, like, of course, going to IKEA, you still need to get in the car. But like, I don't know, I'm not at IKEA often enough. But like, if I, run out of fucking pads or like, actually that doesn't happen to me anymore. Hashtag Diva Cup. But like, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that, like eyebrow pencil. That's more realistic. Like I can just pop my ass over to Sephora now, and Sephora used to be like you had a plan like a week in advance, like when you were gonna go because it was far away.
Yep.
It's nice.
It's definitely.
I really can't complain. I love living here. I love everything about where we are right now.
Yeah, I always had questions about whether or not I was gonna enjoy city life once I was actually living in one. I've visited before, but I don't think I've ever really questioned it now that I've been here. So it's very nice.
Also, we're really lucky, like, where we are. There's so much, like, that you can do outside of the city, too. You know what I mean? Like, so
That's
many people, like...
Seattle.
Yeah, because, like, I love that I'm, like, so close to the water. And, like, when I'm walking down the street, I look to my right and I see the ocean at the end of the street. And I'm like, that's pretty lit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get that in Pennsylvania, And so we're just lucky that there is, like, enough, like, greenery and there's the ocean and everything. And we're not just, like, stuck in a metropolis or whatever. But, like, honestly, I don't know if that would really bug me, TBH.
Yeah.
Like...
You could always make a road trip if you wanted to,
yeah,
I guess.
True.
But, I mean, most major cities, are near water in general.
Water, a key to me. Clearly,
Since you're
like,
lacking it in your body.
I feel like the Pisces was like, all right, we're going to make the journey to, like, the place where you're basically surrounded by water. So, here you go. And it's raining.
True. Speaking of which, this week... I saw today...
Is it supposed to snow?
There was snow flurries, like, in the surrounding areas, and, like, there's chances of seeing them, like, for, like, the first half of this week.
Oh, my God.
And I love it.
It's been so cold. I've been, like, seeing my breath outside.
It's supposed to be in the high fucking 30s, and I'm living for it.
Thank God, because it was not that cold last winter. It was, like, 40s.
Yeah, I really am enjoying this.
All right, so we have, how do you feel about Alton Brown being the new chairman for Iron Chef? I think we talked about it. I don't know. I got to see it.
Yeah,
I need to know what kind of weird twist he puts on it.
Does he bite an apple? That's the main question.
That's really my only question that I have. Tiny food update. I've still been making them. I just, like, she's a hobby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just, like...
I thought they meant, like, a small update on food. Like
a tiny food update. I've been eating good. I had a biscuit today. It was great. But yeah, I deleted that account because I was like, I don't feel like fucking running another Instagram account. Like, come on. Yeah. I don't know. I just, like, it was a lot of, like, work for something that I was, like, enjoying just doing myself. I was like, I should stop trying to, like, make this into something else and just have fucking fun.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's okay to have a hobby be a hobby.
I literally feel so guilty when I do that. It's so annoying. Does anybody else feel like that? It's like, if you can't, like, benefit financially from something, you're like, is this even worth my time? Like, I feel guilty because it's like, oh, I'm spending an hour doing this. It's not going to pay my bills. Like,
yeah,
it's just so stupid. So that's why I've been getting so into reading, because it's like, no one's being like, oh my God, I can't believe you're reading right now. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Do you guys have any advice for new cat owners? We recently got our kitty a couple days ago, and he's been hidden under the bed for most of the time.
Oh.
So, I mean,
he's probably just nervous about a new space.
Yeah, cats are so territorial that, like, their home space means, like, so much to them. So they just kind of got to get used to, like, the fact that this is going to be their home space.
Yeah, and usually you just have to give them some time and, like, make sure that, like, they know where their food and everything is, and they'll come out and when they're feeling comfortable.
Squeezy was definitely hidden for a long time. And even Lila, too. I mean, Lila came out sooner.
She was just definitely, like, low to the ground, like, looking really nervous.
Yeah.
There wasn't, to be fair, there weren't many places for her to hide in our apartment.
Mm-hmm.
So... Would you change anything about the Gilmore Girls revival?
I mean, just listen to that fucking episode that we did, and you'll know.
Because I don't want to give any spoilers out, but I think, if anything, I would just change the amount of time that was spent on something involving songs.
Yeah.
And rather put that effort towards characters.
Yes.
That would be, like, the number one thing I would change.
Probably.
Okay.
Do you find that having the chunks helps you cope with mental illness? Thinking of getting 2 buns of my own named Asiago and Gouda, unless I can come up with some better cheese names. But I'm not sure if the responsibility would stress me out or make me feel good. So
yeah, I think it absolutely helps. It keeps you like there's just something about like having to care for someone else, especially like if you do live like alone or you live with roommates. Like it's nice like having someone that depends on you.
Yeah.
And there's that aspect where you, like I don't want to be like that person that's like really dark right now, but like there have been definite moments where like when I've been feeling like really, really low, something that does kind of snap me back, besides thinking about you, obviously, Chris, is thinking like, well, hey, like I can't do that to them either. Mm-hmm. And I know that's like really shitty, and that's probably not the only reason why people should get pets, but like I it's just so, it's a nice experience to like nurture and raise a small little ball of junk. You know, it's just a great time, and it keeps you feeling like you are important in their lives, you know, especially if they're like indoor, and like you are their like whole world, you know.
Yeah, it's really, really nice and rewarding. And also, I love your naming convention. Keep going with cheeses if you continue to buy more chunks.
Yeah,
because that's just fantastic. You know, Manchego.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god, Parmigiano.
Oh my god, Parmigiano Reggiano.
Please do.
That's how you summon Giada. You just say that in the mirror 3 times.
It's like how my dad did the naming convention for his pets that were all spices or like things like that. Like,
so what's ours? We don't even know.
Fucked up shit.
Lila doesn't even, like, that doesn't even relate at all to
That's
Squeezy.
just like a real human name.
Like, we don't even call her that, honestly. We call her Chunka more
It's only
often.
when she's bad. It's only when she's bad.
And our next cat will absolutely be named Doodle.
Yeah, and Dude for short. It's gonna be it. And it's gonna be a miraculous day in our lives.
Are you fully done with YouTube? Can we have an update? You mentioned doing certain videos on your Snap. However, it's been a while. I just miss you specifically on that platform. Yeah, I'm going to be making, like, probably this week, like a live stream, just kind of like explaining where I've been taking YouTube, just because like I have been looking for other jobs and I did find something, and I've just been like applying, and because I just have not been happy with that platform in a while, and I know that like I've been putting off like making like an actual fucking like announcement about it. It's just like there's been so much pressure.
There's like a finality to that.
Yeah,
but also...
it's so weird because I didn't want to like. You don't want to, like, close a door, but at the same time, like, I am ready to move on. I'm not happy. I'm not feeling fulfilled, and I've already found the path that I kind of want to take with it. So I know I just need to, like, put the nail in that coffin, if you will.
Bless you, Squeezy.
Bless Squeeze.
He's allergic to YouTube.
Yeah, I know. And, like, I do feel guilty, like, leaving people hanging, too. But I feel like, at the same time, I needed these, like, last couple months, which, honestly, I feel like I even need more time to continue. Because I'm still looking for jobs. Like, even though I have this other consulting job, it's, like, it's part-time. It's, like, 15 hours a week. It's not everything that I want, you know.
Yeah.
It's like baby's first social media job outside of YouTube, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, I've still been looking for jobs, and, like, shit fucking takes time and everything, and I didn't want to, like, make a whole stink about it until, like, I was, like, 100% decided. But yeah, that's definitely a fucking video or live stream kind of topic we're gonna do on the channel soon. Probably sooner than later, because like my anniversary with YouTube is this month, and so I wanted to do it like this month.
Yeah.
And just
know, guys, that from my point of view, Rachel's been probably like doing better mentally right now.
Don't even get me started.
Than in the past couple of years, doing like with all of the shit that went along with YouTube. So I'm glad to see you in such a, like, when you had this realization, this like epiphany that like this was a source of a lot of stress and pain and anxiety in your
and just
life.
Stagnation.
Yeah, like
that's what it was. But like for me, I have always been toying with the idea of like leaving, and for the last like probably 2 years,
your, like, intention.
I was not. Well, yeah, I know. But, like, for the last 2 years, I haven't been happy, but I never thought, like, I could actually, like, make that change. And this year, I was just like, you know what? It's time to grab life by the balls and just fucking make a change and not be so scared that, like, I'm you know, because it is such a big change. I did that for 6 years. That's the longest I've ever had any job. So, of course, it's like, whoa, that's kind of daunting to, like, think you could do something else.
And it wasn't going to be like last year when I'm unemployed for 4 months and you're like...
That was like when because I was literally doing it to straight up survive for both of us. And honestly, that probably just turned me off completely to it.
Yeah.
Because it's not stable. It's literally like, you have to just disregard content if you want stability, and I can't. I don't know. It's fine.
We'll talk
all about that. But basically, I'm very happy, and I am excited about
where you're going,
where I'm taking everything, and I don't know. Like, that's what I would want for anyone. If you're in a job and you've, you know, dropped this amount of time, years, whatever, into it, and you're not moving anywhere, and you're also not feeling fulfilled or happy, like, I don't, you know, recommend you just quit and not have something else, of course. And luckily I had the podcast and all of the other little internet things that I do to support me while, I mean, the podcast, let's be honest, is financially more supportive than the
stable
YouTube channel. And so luckily I had that while I was looking around for other jobs. But like, my message to people is like, do not be afraid to make big choices like this, and like, you know, don't stick with something just because you're used to it and you're like afraid to like make that big leap to like start something new, because it's really fucking daunting.
Yeah.
And you'll feel really weird about it, but like ultimately you can do it and you're not stuck in anything. Mm-hmm. You know, unless you're physically stuck, like your foot is stuck.
Your toe, it's caught.
It's gone. You know, don't get caught in any bear traps. And then be like, okay, well, Rachel said I could get out of this. Listen, I didn't say that.
We did not endorse this.
But yeah, I did want to just bring that up, I guess, because it's obviously been like the big thing of this year for me has been like, okay, well, I guess
what are you doing?
We're doing it. We're doing it because I've been talking about it forever.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next question is, what are your current religious beliefs? Just curious, because I know Rachel was Jewish, and you guys are obviously loving celebrating Christmas. And so...
I'm just non-religious. Like, honestly, I'm here for, like, celebrating random shit. I don't believe in anything.
Yeah, I don't believe in anything either. You're more about the culture of Judaism?
Oh, yeah, I do not believe a lot of the shit that we say is a thing.
Yeah,
I'm just here for, like... You know, it's the way that I was raised. It was more of a culture for me and not really about the religion. And so that part I still have like ties to, just because that's how I was brought up. But yeah, I never really believed. I was always kind of questioning everything, and I just, that's how I am now, and I don't really see myself believing in anything soon, you know?
Me being a science bop and not having a family that was really, like, into religion in general, like, I've never really felt any connection to it.
And we already know, like, religion was a weird thing with my family.
Yeah.
So, like, it kind of turned me off as well, but... Yeah, but I don't care if you do. You know what I mean? Like
you do you, and
because like some people, you know, find deep comfort in it, and you know, I wish that sometimes I do wish that I did have faith in that way, where it's like you do have that sense of comfort and guidance. Like, but I guess I don't have that, but it's fine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But yeah, you do you. We're not like here to be like, oh my god, I can't believe you're listening to the show, you know, if you don't believe the same things as me.
Okay, let's round it out with a coffee question. When did you start drinking coffee, and how has your taste for it grown over the years? I'm super curious because I've been drinking it since I was 13. Thankful that my dad approved and wasn't a parent that was like, no, you're too young.
Oh yeah, I felt bad for the people that had to deal with that shit.
Yeah, honestly.
It's like, I definitely tasted it like for the first time when I was really little, because that was what my family drank all the time. Mm-hmm. But I didn't start drinking it regularly until middle school, but like literally middle school. I don't know exactly like how old I was or whatever, but
yeah, it's because like my parents were divorced, and so like my dad was a huge coffee fiend, like because he was driving like 2 hours.
Best Fiends, one of my favorite games.
Fuck off. No, he was like, he had like a huge commute to work, and so he was always getting like, he got the 24 ounce of Wawa on his way to work, and then a 24 ounce on his way back from work.
That sounds awesome.
And like, so I was into coffee like at his house from a younger age, and then like my mom was a tea kind of binge, and then she eventually got a small coffee maker because I started getting so into it, and then she started having coffee too, and so like it was never like, oh my god, you can't have coffee, whatever.
Yeah, it was like, I just distinctly remember like my first Starbucks experiences because my mom was friends with this woman who was like obsessed with Starbucks and would go all the time regularly, and we had never been. We were like Dunkin' Wawa people.
Oh my god, I can't imagine a time before your family was a pre-Starbucks
this
family.
Woman changed now my mom loads her Starbucks card with hundreds. Like, she's fucking excessive as hell. And I remember being like in 7th grade and going and getting like the drinks and being like, oh my god, everyone that works here is so cool, like I want to work here. And then I did end up working there. And I started collecting the ornaments. We were looking, because I always buy myself a Starbucks ornament now every year because I'm that capitalist trash. And I have like the earliest one I have is from like 2005, and it's so crazy that I have that. Like, it's like fucking 11 years old. Like, how old was I?
You're 13, wow.
Okay, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
That's so weird. Mm-hmm. Maybe it wasn't 2005, though. It was probably like 2008. I don't know. Either way.
So how's your coffee evolved?
Well, I definitely was all into like the sweet stuff when I was younger, and as I've gotten older, I just would get more and more shots, less sugar, and now I just take it with cream.
I mean, you know, I used to have International Delight, so I mean, like...
I couldn't do that, though.
Yeah,
it had a weird, like...
Now it's like, if I were to try and have that, it'd be, like, way too sweet for me. My sweet tooth is diminishing, but still there. I just
remember, like, getting the regular holiday drinks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Full syrup, not 4 shots or whatever.
I definitely was not, like, into Starbucks for, like, a really long time, just because like I was always a Dunkin' Donuts Wawa kind of binge.
Yeah,
you know,
that's our rough beginnings. You know.
Yeah, well,
but like
Wawa's not rough. Like Wawa,
no, you're right. I misspoke.
You mean Dunkin' Donuts?
But like we would go to this pool, and we would go to Starbucks on our way to the pool every fucking summer, every day in the summer, and then it turned into like Christmas, and then we were just going there all the time. And you saw where I grew up, like there wasn't a Starbucks, like, unless you count the ones in the mall. But like we weren't going to the mall for that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But like the one that we went to was like literally probably like 25 minutes away, and we would go to it like every day. And it's like, why were we like this?
Because we desperate.
But I do miss Wawa for like the cheapness and the goodness.
It's just all around a great time.
I feel like this time of year is when they do their whole like $1 any size bullshit.
Oh fuck yeah. I used to go to, like, almost every Friday. I would be spending my Friday evenings in Barnes & Noble reading books.
I used to do that, too. It wasn't Fridays, but it was
like
just,
a ritual to do that, like, every Friday or every other Friday. And I would get a drink at the Starbucks that was in there and just sit in that little cafe area. But I don't think I got anything, like, crazy.
I had a lot of dates at Barnes & Noble.
I mean, what a great... I mean...
That was, like, a really good... date.
Like, is it a good date spot, though? Because it's like
it's
books,
not.
like, you know.
I don't know. That's a lot of my dates in high school were at Barnes & Noble. You'd get coffee, and you'd walk around, and, like...
Be like, have you read this book?
Is that weird? No, we would just, like, talk and, like, pick out books to read.
Look at this book.
I don't fucking know. I was probably such a twat. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to totally read this, like, Sylvia Plath book. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was probably me.
I was sitting there reading magazines and also reading, like, Harry Potter books and also, like...
You read magazines at Barnes & Noble? What kind of fuck-ass...
They had that huge-ass magazine section, so I would
That's not why people go to Barnes & Noble.
Like, what I would do is I would go there, and I was going there a lot with my family, and so, like, we would get a big table, and then... we would get some drinks, and then I would go around the store, pick out like 5 different things that I was interested in, then bring it all back to the table, and then find the one that I was really interested in, like, diving into, and then go from there and just have a great time.
Yeah.
That was my ritual.
I sang at a Borders for choir.
A Borders rip.
I know, and like I don't even know what it was, but I remember, oh god, it's all coming back. I had to have a wand twirling thing, you know, with like... It's like the wand that has like a big sheet of like crepe paper on the end of it, and you twirl it. Why did I have to do it? I just remember it was like 9th grade, and we were in this like, in 9th grade, which was still my middle school, you could pick like a major. Mm-hmm. And so I chose music. And so it was like me and like 3 people in my music class. It was literally like a class of 5. And we had to like sing at a Barnes or a Borders. And on that, like, kids section where there's, like, the steps.
Yeah.
That's where I was saying, like, on those steps.
I love that divide.
Twirly things. I hope someone had it on video.
I would love to see the lost tapes of Ruble and
There are
her.
so many lost tapes. Like, if I had a way to rip VHS straight up to YouTube, I'd honestly go back to YouTube. Like, just to upload the lost footage of me. Like, the early days of me trying to vlog in 6th grade with a big, gigantic camera.
I miss
and
those
I would,
things.
like, put the filters on it so it was, like, the one that made everyone look like a cartoon.
Yeah, honestly, having to like load like a cassette or something into a video recorder, like, or a disc, those were the times. I loved using those giant video cameras. Me and my one friend in middle school, we would like set it up on a tripod and we would like have TV show segments, which is like basically what a YouTube channel is now. And, like, I bet they're so embarrassing. I would love to have them. Probably be some, like, viral-ass shit that you could put up on the internet.
Like, a little snippet, like, monetize it for Twitter or whatever. Because that's another thing, too. Like, you can now monetize video on Twitter if you've noticed, like, people upload a video and there's an ad that plays.
That's
I'm like,
wild.
Huh.
That's not a bad idea.
I know, because it's, like, very short videos do well, but I don't know.
Yeah.
At the same time, longer videos for me are easier to produce than a shorter video, because you gotta fit a lot in a short amount of time.
That's why we talk our asses off for an hour twice a week here, you know?
She's not trying to just move to a different video platform. I think I'm done with video for a while.
Yeah, I get you. I understand.
All right, well, I guess that's really wrapping it up.
I guess it's time to call it now.
I've literally been playing with sand for a full hour.
This entire time.
But thanks, guys, for listening and having a cup of... My coffee is now so cold.
It is frozen.
Frozen. Olaf.
Get that kinetic sand.
All right, bye guys. So since we talked a lot about food today, I feel.
Yeah, we definitely did.
We're going to food all of the binges today.
Just food you.
What food you guys are. So we're starting off with Nicole Dowling, who is a nice cold-pressed juice.
Oh. Sammy Jessam is a fucking Rachel Ray Sammy.
Oh my god, please stop. Kayla Harding is...
hard apple cider.
Egg.
Okay. Interesting.
Alicia Schreiner is
a
nervous plum. They exist.
Bailey Lynn is a
Lindor
truffle. You're always a Lindor truffle.
It happens.
Jackie Goldfarb is a golden
Goldschlager
potato.
Okay. Sloan Nolan is slow roasted pork butt.
Yes! Forgot about the pork butt.
Sarah Booth
is Boo Berries, that cereal.
Only comes out once a year, I guess.
Allison Sense is a sensible selection of fruits in a crudité platter.
Hunter Curtis is a curdled milk.
Megan Rackley is a rack of ribs. I almost said libs. Mad libs.
These libs. Kate Convery is a kumquat.
Okay.
It's like a Kate.
Yeah.
Taylor Collins is a cauliflower head.
Emma Corbeil is a chicken cordon bleu.
Heather Ann is
animal crackers.
Sloan Fuller is a full cup of soup.
Angelica Feliz is Jell-O pudding.
Brand.
Yes.
Not sponsored. Melanie Weldon is a...
beef Wellington.
Yes. Sylvia Ehrlichman Gross is a silver fish.
Silverfish something. It's gross.
Isn't silverfish like a bug?
I don't know what.
Honestly, that's
is.
Gross. Get it?
Yeah.
Juanita Cara is a caramel apple cider.
Caramel.
Listen.
Annie Wynn is
Annie Ann's pretzel.
Yes.
Oh, the scent lingers.
Danielle Manus is a
Danimals drinkable yogurt.
Ooh.
Cassandra Lee is
Lee and Perrins.
That steak sauce binge.
Perfect.
Emma Nygren is emascerated
potatoes.
Berry salad.
What the fuck is emascerated?
I don't know. They've used it on Chopped.
Courtney Hall is a
hollandaise sauce.
Ooh.
Becca Jansen is a economically sourced salmon.
Kumquat.
Why do we keep doing this?
Angela Sue is
a onion soup. French onion soup. Michelle North is a North Atlantic cod Chick-fil-A.
I know Great Northern beans are a bean.
Shut the fuck up. Is that really a thing?
No, really. We have a can of them because I mistaken them for chickpeas one time. And
Great
so
Northern
we've had a
beans.
can of them for a little while now.
Lila when she sticks her toe in the air. Aaron Gray is
Old Bay seasoning on some crab fries.
People in the West Coast don't even know what Old Bay is.
And that's really sad.
It's rude. Jade Agoshi is a goji berry.
Ooh.
Fuck yes.
My Elizabeth is a...
Meyer lemon. Typically sweeter.
Ishbel Mendez is a whole bunch of bell peppers.
I was just about to say that. Talia Miller is...
a Miller Lite.
No, shut up.
I'm kidding.
Is a tall glass of chocolate milk.
Ooh. Cat Vallejos is a Kit Kat bar.
Break me off my ass. They actually don't even do that anymore. It's
No,
sad.
it's really sad.
Margarita is actually margarine. Ooh. Fucking plot twist.
I just thought of a conspiracy theory. What if Kit Kat stopped doing the break me off a piece is because they don't want people sharing and they want people to buy their own. I've hacked this marketing. Don Draper right now. Like, Avery Labelson is a very delicious...
tart. Daisy Blossom Dottie is that Daisy sour cream.
Oh my dollop.
Do a dollop of Daisy.
Emily Lewis is...
Emilio Estevez.
Oh.
For some reason, that episode of this show is like our most downloaded, and it must be the pun. Like, people are like,
gotta
whoa,
let us know.
Gotta have the context for that.
Chloe Archer is a Clover coffee thing, whatever the fuck it is.
At Starbucks?
Yes.
Anthony Hood is a thawed chicken breast. That's so sad.
Mariah Hanna is a hand-spun pizza crust.
Spun this. Elizabeth Hallbrook is a holiday festive dessert.
Yule log.
Yep.
There it is.
Dessert.
Jennifer Habgood is
a good helping of cumin.
Madison Greer is green eggs and ham.
Does anyone actually do that?
I don't know. That used to be like a thing that people tried to do.
Oh my god. The new challenge for YouTube.
Oh my god.
Madison Wolfe is a medicinal eucalyptus plant that you can also eat, I guess.
Megan McNally is a...
McDouble.
Oh.
Ooh.
Skylar Medley is a medley of roasted vegetables.
Wonderful. Megan Preyes is a bird of prey swooping down to eat a nice, delicious steak.
What a stretch. Corey Springfield is
a spring mix
Oh
salad.
my god, I was going to say a fresh spring chicken.
Oh, that too. Walk, walk, you know.
Ilka
is a nice frosty tall glass of Milka. I'm sorry. It's happening today.
It has to happen. Jax is...
a jack-o'-lantern, and the innards were actually roasted pumpkin seeds.
Ooh, yes. Nicole Allen is a cold cut on a nice piece of Italian bread.
What constitutes a cold cut?
You know, like, it's just any meat that's cold and cut? Like, what?
Well, what is sashimi then?
I see, you know, technicalities. What's going on?
A cold cut must be like she-just turkey or ham or the
salami
other
or something like that.
Salami. You almost said cilantro. I know you did.
No, I said salami.
Courtney White is a nice mash of white
fish
potato.
salad.
Bridget Carey Davis is a Bridget Curry Davis.
Ooh. Jennifer Cornwell is a popcorn that tin with the 3 flavors.
And the cheese overpowers it all.
Everything.
Cheese definitely stands alone there.
Yeah.
I'd say. Sophia Koch is a
Sofrita.
Yeah, you love that one.
Yeah, I do.
Ash Roselle is Ashley Furniture Home and Garden.
No, fuck off.
Is a
rose
flavored macaroon. Oh.
Rose water?
Yeah, but they do like macaroons and stuff.
Okay. I didn't know.
Oh my god, yeah. People love to eat flowers. There's rose ice cream at fucking Molly Moon's.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm dumb.
Jackie Burkhart is a burnt chicken.
Filet. Beth Fonseca is...
Prosecco pop.
Jackie Bergiulio is a...
Jacked up, GMO-filled... Oh. Yeah.
Jackfruit, or that.
Christina Contreras is a crispy chicken sandwich at Chick-fil-A.
We're doing a lot of chicken today, guys.
I don't know what's going on there.
Catherine Simpson is a
Simply orange juice.
Okay. Marlene Naj is a lean cut of pork.
Beautiful.
Not chicken.
Ian Murphy is a murky soup that got fucked up.
Rebecca O'Donnell is an odorous...
garlic bulb.
Yes. That's a good odor.
Kendallberg is a
iceberg wedge
lettuce.
salad.
I love those. Just kidding.
Yeah,
I love stuffing
with some
a whole
ranch
head of,
dressing on them, you know,
and those bacon bits.
Oh my god! Allie McGregor is a gorgeous display of
squash.
Ooh.
Megan Grilly is that grilled tilapia we all know and love.
Grilled Christmas ahi.
That too. Chloe Ireland is a... Ooh, Irish potatoes.
Ooh.
Those are really good.
Oh my god, you just flipped the fuck out.
I forgot about them. Like, they're coconut as hell. They're nothing like a potato. They're like coconut balls dusted on something. I forgot about them. Can we make them?
Sure.
For what's that Irish holiday? St.
Patrick's Day?
It's gonna be St. Potato Day for me, bitch.
Taco roach.
I'm gonna have to say you're a roach. No. You're a taco salad that you're having trouble eating, you know, because it's that crispy bowl, and it's like, what the fuck do I do with this?
Mm-hmm. Cassandra Buckout is
an out-of-bounds salmon.
Oh my god. Haley Cadwalder is a
bale of hay going right in them horse.
What the fuck?
Because horses gotta eat too, bitch.
Okay. Right in the morse.
Camellia Maki is
key lime pie.
Gotcha. Maddie Pullman is a
Polish pierogi.
Yeah. Amanda Marie is Marie Calendars.
Marie Calendars.
The way that I say her name with such gusto.
Allison Francois.
We didn't even say what food, it's just the whole franchise. It's fine. Allison Francois is Le Croix, because your name is kind of like a croix almost, but it's not.
I get you. Caitlin Whalen is
a whey protein shake.
Cody Robinson
is a coated Hershey's Kiss.
Coated in what? You don't know.
Exactly, it's part of the intrigue.
Lauren Chavone is a shish kebab.
Wonderful. Dana Daly is a beautiful cherry Danish.
Megan Wilson is wilted cauliflower.
What?
I don't know. That doesn't even work.
Bitch.
Wilted spinach.
You can't
wilted
wilt cauliflower. You just kind of saute
Well,
her.
Megan did it. You know, she wilted the cauliflower.
Where I'm willing to go, you know?
Claire Wood is applewood smoked bacon.
You don't even know what that phrase means at this point.
I don't know. It's just something.
Kelly Adams is adding salt to this dish.
Anna Hernandez is...
Hers chips.
Ooh. Jenna Gordonier is a...
festive gourd used in a squash soup.
Delicious. Sarah is...
a Sarah... There's definitely a brand there.
Is a...
Sarah Lee!
Sarah Lee.
She's got some bread.
Yeah, Sarah Lee
You're
bread.
one of Sarah Lee's breads. Flynn and Drew are a Drew's Scully's raspberry or whatever. Apparently that's not even a good brand to participate in.
Oh, really?
Support. Yeah, they're
well, what the fuck, Flynn and Drew?
Yeah. We love when you give you fake life plot and then we drag you for it.
Bridget Dubin is a wonderful brisket.
Ooh, brisk this. Hillary Gay is Hillshire Farms Go Meat.
Mackenzie Knight is a
Ken's dressing, Thousand Island.
Oh my god, to go on that wedge iceberg Kendallberg salad.
Yeah. And Rachel Evans is eventually going to drink some Evian. Whoa!
Alright, other binge bonches.
I'm going to say you guys are all little gherkins just swimming in a jar.
Okay, Rebecca Edmondson.
Ashley Reifenberger.
Mallory.
Stephanie Oliver.
Allie Malone.
Kathleen Wynn.
And Rose Barnett.
So thanks, guys, for supporting the show. We hope you are now satiated, if you will.
Hope we stirred some appetites.
Oh my god. Honestly, I get so hungry whenever we talk about food.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't watch Food Network unless I'm eating.
True.
But we hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Yep, bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.